Welcome back to Sylvie's route, where Soma-kun hasn't come to school.
What a shock.
I don't think she's been to school in like 6 months.
She did go to school for that one brief minute to have the interview, and then I think she was like, nah, I'm sick of your shit, and left.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically she was at school if you count the time she was Maria Bishop.
Fair. Okay.
She skips basically every day. She's apparently exempt since she's got her hands full with her expert planning classes.
Looking back on it now, I bet the Academy was fine with her passing on class since she was the diva of the century. Wait, but that implies that they know. Maybe they do.
They might, actually, because if Jogasaki knows, then they might, too.
That's true.
仕方ないか。でも寂しい。今日はお昼ご飯一緒したかったのに。
What are we, chopped liver?
Oh, but it would be so funny to see all of the rich, basically everyone in the school, just looking at Sylvie eating with Ria.
That would be really funny.
Couldn't you if you headed to the dorm?
なるほど。
なりません。
Party pooper.
はぁ、もう。エルチン、なんかお疲れ？
I've been chasing around Sylvia all night. Do you know she keeps trying to sneak out to see Soma-kun?
ゆうべから少々対外関係が荒れていまして。私など、まだいい方です。手伝ってくれたイロエは、徹夜で今でも働いています。
Oh, right, because of the whole situation with, Ryuzoji.
Foreign affairs since yesterday. Well, that must mean...
I didn't dare say it out loud, but I bet it was related to Ryuzoji. Well, I said it out loud, so there you go.
Yeah, but you're just my mind.
At least I'm safe inside my mind. News had been spreading online since this morning that the big story about the close relationship between Ryuzoji and Sortilege had been refuted.
Are they filing complaints from their end, basically?
公の文句ではありませんが、あちらの息のかかったマスコミ各社が良い反応をしていないのは確かですね。我々護衛部では対処しきれない。広報部の経験があるイロエがいてくれて本当に良かった。
Well, dang. Okay, he's a knight, he's good looking, and he's good at PR.
仲良しですって並んでたら、いきなり後ろ蹴り食らわせたんだから当たり前よ。
Hey, okay, you know, look. Here came one of those media-related parties now.
わかっております。しかしこちらも、これ以上は放っておけなかった。
株価操作とは見られなくてよかったわね。あと少し遅ければ、国を挙げての為替介入になっていたわ。
We all went silent at their complicated, adult-sounding conversation. Despite now being involved, Jogasaki didn't look like she was going to complain to us personally.
あの子の昔馴染みって本当だったんですね。
I thought she was talking to us.
No, I don't think she talks to us unless she absolutely has to.
綾香も相馬くんと仲良しなのは知っているわ。私たちって会ったことあるかしら。あのキャンプでは覚えがないけれど。私はあのキャンプには出てませんわ。出るつもりだったのだけど、直前。というか、始まった直後にトラブルがあって、すぐに帰ったんです。
Ooh, do we get to find this out soon, or...?
Is my theory right that she just hates commoners because, like, a commoner did something to her?
You know, I really wouldn't be surprised if that's true.
そうなの。じゃあ、私は知らないわね。私はその後リアに聞いたわ。キャンプで金髪のすごく綺麗な女の子と仲良くなったと。ああ、 は私のことを知ってたの？もっと早く言ってくれればよかったのに。
確信がなかったのです。まさかあんなバスへのキャンプで去る国のプリンセスと仲良くなったなんて本当にあるのかと思って。
Well, obviously it wasn't so backwater that, you weren't gonna go there.
はは、縁はいなもの味なものさね。
Jogasaki, are you that old friends with her?
リアから聞いてないの？
She kind of drips us information.
She just drips us information when it's plot relevant.
True.
Nope.
I knew she and Ria were acquainted, and that it had been for around a decade. Did that mean I'd met her a long time ago too? Oh no, did we ruin it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh no. I didn't remember anything even remotely like that. Bitch.
That does not at all change anything.
I was about
If
to
anything,
say.
it makes it more likely.
Oh no.
覚えてないのは知ってる。
Oh no.
こちらもリアからあなたのことは聞いたけれど、記憶にありません。あなた本当にあの頃リアと親しかったので？
Oh, okay, it wasn't us.
Yeah, maybe we're just in different circles.
でしょうね。人間、生まれの上下、良し悪しというものは、まさに生まれた瞬間から根付くものですわ。
God, she could be so obnoxious.
Man, I'm
あ
glad
な
the
たと
game's just
私と
telling
じゃ
me what I
生ま
already
れつ
think.
き生きる人生が違った。それだけのことです。
Yep, you don't say.
Oh, but she does. Every single word out of her mouth was annoying. But damn it, that black hair.
She's the only one now, because we don't have Maria Bishop anymore.
Ah, crap, you're right.
当時の私は男子が苦手で近づけませんでしたし、覚えている男子なんて3人だけ。
Uh-oh.
あのクソ下品で心底気持ちの悪い高藤とトーク
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it was
だっ
us.
たかしら。体の大きかった彼とは。いちくん。
Also, thank you for that conveniently timed silence music.
Actually, pretty awesome. I can't really remember who I hung out back then with.
What? There weren't many women around since I mostly played with other guys, but Sylvie left such a strong impression that I remembered her, kinda. I could at least recall the idiotic Sho-chan and crybaby Ah-chan, but neither of their personalities would have meshed with Jokasaki's. Oh well, guess it wasn't meant to be, until the fan disc.
話を戻すけど、エルチンはどんな風に大変な？
こちらからはばかることはしていませんので、あしからず。
そうですね。例えるなら、朝礼で一人雑談をする生徒がいて、その生徒を叱っただけです。ただ、叱るのが遅れたので、皆がその生徒の話を気になりだしたところで、いきなり話が中断した苛立ちが、叱った側に向いたようなもの。
This is a really detailed analogy.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed easy to understand, yet kind of not.
私がマリアに会いたがったせいで、エルたちにいらない苦労をさせてしまっているのね。
そのようなことは。
私から龍蔵寺さんに言おうかしら。お話を遅らせて申し訳なかったって。
Don't do it. Don't do it.
シルビー様が頭を下げることではありません。あちらが勝手にやったことです。
あら、 でもそうして先に一発かますと、相手も何も言えなくなるから有効よ。
You know, that sounds like her kind of logic, actually.
You know what? I really don't like her character, but I sometimes like her logic.
Fair.
かますってあーた。ふむふむ。龍蔵寺を断ち切りたいなら、早め早めに動くことね。
Oh, I misread that for a second. I was like, cut off his what? Not that kind of game?
はっきり言ってあそこ、しつこいですよ。
This Ryuzoji guy was probably causing a lot of trouble for the Jokasaki family, but she shrugged and went on her merry way, or what accounts for her merry way. I could tell Sylvie was lost in thought. Was this controversy not over yet? Oh? Ria was nowhere to be found. I more or less knew today's reason. When I got back to the dorm and headed next door... I suddenly heard a familiar laugh. I knocked on the door.
どうぞ。あ
Housekeeping.
らあ
She looks so
It's-
thrilled.
It's so great. It's a perfect encapsulation of their personalities.
Absolutely.
Hey,
お前か。
Who else?
what are you doing?
相馬くんの髪を手入れしてるの。
Sylvie was brushing Ria's blonde hair with an expensive-looking comb.
いらねえっつに。たく。
Ria looked a little miffed, but
ほら、暴れないで。ちたく。
she can't resist Sylvie. Once she simmered down, she squinted her eyes like she enjoyed it, like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. She was like a kitten getting her fur groomed.
You obviously like it.
Shut up.
うるせえ。でも、認める。これ眠くなってくる。
Sounded like it felt nice.
I'm surprised to see you're here, Sylvie. What about Elle-san?
エルは今日はお仕事ですって。龍蔵寺さんのことで。
Oh gosh, while she's preoccupied with the Ryuzoji situation, Sylvie has free reign to do whatever she wants. Chaos ensues. Guess she was still dealing with that guy she mentioned this morning.
そして、エルには悪いけれど、私は今日ここにお泊まりよ。
Oh, you sneaky, sneaky snack.
Having Mina-chan swap with you again?
They really were close.
今夜も3人でお夕飯にしましょう。ねえ。なんかうまい飯でもある？ご飯はさすがに。あ、アップルパイを焼いてきたわ。ナイス。相馬くん、小さい頃から好きだったわよね。アップルパイ。
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
She had kept pestering me over and over about the apple pie before.
別に好きってわけじゃ。言い訳しないの。相馬くんのことは何でもお見通しよ。ち。
Sylvie has special eyes. I shouldn't be surprised, but these two were in perfect sync. They They made a great pair, even with the 10-year gap. I guess it was a given that I and Sylvie, or Ria and I, made for good matchups too. That was just how childhood friends worked.
つかさっきからくすぐってよ、シルビー。くすぐってるの。そうで、コシコシ
Ria squirmed as the comb tickled her scalp. She didn't try to escape or push Sylvie's hand away, though. The fact that she didn't resist was proof of how much she was enjoying getting her hair brushed.
ずっと使ってくれてるのね、これ。まあな。
Sylvie said that as she gazed at the comb with Ria's golden hair threaded through each tooth. Was there some sort of story tied to that comb too? Could it also be made from piano scrap? Not that it looked so cheaply made.
ねえ、相馬くん、1。
What's up?
As she carefully placed the comb into Ria's hair.
2人にもう一度会えてよかったわ。
She said that once more.
はっきり言ってしまうと、私が進学先に日本のこの学園を選んだ理由の9割は、2人にもう一度会いたいからだったの。特に相馬くんとは、また会えてよかった。もう会えないと思っていたから。ま、運が良かったわな。
So, you remember, like, back we were talking before about Ria and her entire thing? Like, why does she want us to
Hook up with Sylvie?
Get with Sylvie, and not just, like, get with Sylvie, but for it to be, like, now.
Mm-hmm.
And you convinced me it was because of the Maria Bishop thing. That line makes me think it's not.
Still hard to say. I think it's still kind of up in the air overall, though.
Yeah.
But you do have a good point. That does kind of raise some suspicions.
Yeah, like, because realistically, like, you would think that, all right, both of us, what would be the difference, right? Like, you know, it's, why would it be easier to find me than her, or she not see her? So I don't know.
I don't know either. Good question. Sylvie gently leaned her face in close to the back of Ria's head. Maybe something had happened in the past, something I didn't know about? Sylvie continued to lean in close against Ria.
本当によかった。2人に会えて。またあの頃みたいに自信を取り戻せたわ。
Confidence?
It was an abrupt, unexpected comment. Almost like Sylvie hadn't had confidence in herself. I had never seen her act that way even once.
私ね、時々自分が何なのかわからなくなってしまうの。
Sylvie's tone of voice lowered.
イスタ家に生まれて、シスア家に迎えられてお姫様になって、それからはお姫様としての人生をずっと生きてきた。ピアノの腕を必要とされれば必死で練習したし、社交性が必要なら身につけたわ。実の兄や姉を部下として見なきゃいけないなら、ずっとそうして接してる。
Ooh, that would be really rough.
でも、時々わからなくなるの。私って、シルビアって女の子は、こう、なんて言うのかな。何者なのかしら。みんなが見てる、この皮みたいな部分、お姫様で、ピアノが得意で、エルたち有能な部下に守られてるこの皮がシルビアであることはわかる。でも、私って 時々わからなくなるわ。二人に再会できてよかった。私が知ってる限り、イチとソーマくんと一緒にいたあの頃だけが、私の知ってる私なの。シルビア・ル・クルスクラウン・ソルティレージュ・シスア王女ではなくて、私なの。
The mood turned unusually grave. Even we could sense this shell, so I bet someone like Sylvie, who had an entire country expecting great things of her, felt it even more strongly. Everyone generally agreed with that sentiment, but
別にそれが普通だよ。心配すんな。シルビーはうまくやれてるから。
she said it before I could. Damn it.
お前の、その、皮の部分？一つの国を挙げて愛されてて、国を代表するくらいピアノが上手くて、うまくカッコつけられてんじゃん。
Sylvie blinked, seeming confused by Ria's comment. Ria, on the other hand, got what she had to say off her chest, and
ああ、もう眠くなってきた。
she must have been feeling shy and quickly ended the discussion. This woman. She'd done it with Sylvie and me, but Ria would open her mouth to speak, but then pull back and cut herself off.
ちょっと寝る。シルビーもういいから。
さあ。どのくらい寝る？できたら。
夕飯？じゃあ7時。あと1時間半したら起こせ。
With that, she promptly lay down in bed.
She really does act on the spur of the moment.
She is a cat.
疲れていたのよ。仕方ないわ。
Nothing about the way she acted looked exhausted in my opinion.
Still, though, an hour and a half, that's some quality time.
That's some high quality napping.
オーロと二人ならすぐに過ぎちゃうわ。
See, I don't even think she's napping.
Yeah, you might be right.
I think she's just being like, oh, they can spend an hour and a half together.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Comments like these made my heart skip a beat for no good reason. It makes perfect sense. Yep, you like the girl. Whoa, whoa. But unfortunately enough, I wasn't what was on her mind today. She was worried about what was said earlier. Oh, was that it? When Ria said she'd go to sleep out of nowhere, that was her way of telling me to comfort Sylvie? Ria really was our biggest cheerleader, wasn't she? Yeah. The ultimate wing girl.
Caw.
Thank you.
About what Ria said.
This is a new song.
Her point was basically that you're cool the way you are now.
かっこいい？
Oh yeah, definitely.
わからないわ。日本語だからかしら。かっこつけるって何？
She asked me explicitly. Show off. The interpretation for that term should be the same whether it was for me or for Sylvie. It meant to display the part of yourself you window-dressed, your shell, in the best light possible. That's what it meant to show off. Dyeing one's hair blonde was no different. You could even consider it a somewhat superficial action. But maybe the difference came in how you perceived it?
It means to improve yourself.
That was roughly regurgitating what Ria had told me before. She was a twisted yet competent Cupid, all right.
That part of yourself that's like your shell. Enhancing that shell into something more is what it means to show off.
That explanation appeared to go over her head as she craned her neck to the side. Like a dog. Yep.
それってそんなに大切なこと?
Of course it's important. That shell is a part of who you are.
You're just a turtle with complicated feelings.
でも
I know how you feel. You think the person you think you are and the version of yourself you want the world to see are totally different. Both of those parts are you, Sylvie, without a doubt. All human beings are made up of those two sides. Who they really are at their very core, and the shell around it that everyone else sees. Sort of like how nobody can see their own face with their own eyes. It goes without saying that it's important to polish up the person you think you are, but it's super important to polish up your shell too. You've pulled that off in spades. After all, you became a princess, a master pianist, and have blossomed into a beautiful woman before any of us realized it.
そう?
If anyone here should be experiencing a complex, it should be me. Compared to Sylvie, who formed the shell of a princess, and Ria, who formed the shell of a diva, I was way too mediocre. I worked hard at baseball, but I was driven out of the club and brought misfortune to everyone from the band club that I had wanted to protect. I tried to show off, but failed miserably. My shell was merely that of a sad, strange little man.
Sylvie, you're incredible. So, have confidence in yourself. Ria, Soma, and I both love that shell of yours like crazy.
Squeeze! Sylvie hugged me. This was one hell of a perk. By all rights, this is a hug Ria should have gotten. I quietly accepted her embrace. Sylvie clung to me as she pleased, and then...
ねえ、オーロ。
Yeah?
ね、ソーマくんと会えて落ち着いたら言いたかったことがあるの。
What could it be? Sylvie's face was unusually red. Cute.
Yes.
This was going to make me turn red too, so as I looked away...
私、オーロのこと、ね。
Ouro, say it first, man. Sure.
オーロのこと。
Damn it. I knew it. I knew it. This is the opposite of Saved by the Bell.
It's not alright. I'm not saved by the bell. What about me?
Yeet it out the window.
電話が鳴ってるわ。
It can go to voicemail.
Not anymore, yeet!
She slumped down onto the bed, looking deflated. What in the world was she about to say? What do you think she was about to say? Answer the damn phone. Not much I could do now that she'd clammed up, so I answered my phone.
Hello? You? What is it? Yeah, I know. 2 days from now on Saturday. Quit nagging, I know. See ya.
Damn it, Chieka. I hung up.
千恵香さん
Huh?
How did you know?
I'm surprised you could tell. Did you see her name when the call came in?
いえ、見えなかったけれど、表情でわかるわ。
You looked really pissed off, but also kind of happy.
オーラ、千恵香さんとおしゃべりするときだけは、なんとなく変わるもの。
Do I? Well, I mean, maybe, I guess. She's special after all.
Oh, don't leave it hanging like that, please.
Forget that, Sylvie. Oh, what were you gonna say before?
なんでもないわ。
You know, I have the feeling she's thinking the exact same thing we are.
Mm-hmm.
慰め方としちゃ70点くらいかな。
Oh, I thought she was just gonna call him an idiot and leave it at that.
I don't think she's done
もっと
yet.
いなかった。運の悪いやつ。
I mean, the luck was bad, that's true. But also, like, yeah.
でももううまくいきそうじゃん。1。これで俺も安心して。やべえ。ガチで眠くなってきた。まあいっか。7時には起こしに来るはずだし。おやすみ。
Good night, Ria.
Good night, Moon.
I was thinking that too.
それでね先輩、なんか羊の肉のロース的なそういうすごいのが出てきて。
Delicious.
うわ、うまそう。いいなあ、お姫様のうちでフランス料理。
クラスメートの強み。
まあ正直、私が行く機会があったとして、緊張しちゃって味の方わかんないだろうけど。
でも素敵です。お姫様の。お、あかねちんが眠そう。
ってことは、夜の9時だね。そろそろお開きにしよっか。
Does Akane just automatically get tired at 9 o'clock? It's like, oh, we can tell time by Akane.
あかねちゃんって9時になると急に眠そうにするから時計代わりにちょうどいいよね。
You know, I said it as a joke, but...
Yeah, no, it's first year girl A, it's true.
Well, it's confirmed.
恥ずかしいです。
Tell me about it. Thud.
お、どうしたリアちゃん。
She is, and she's not happy about it.
たく7時に起こせっつったのに。
Uh-oh.
おい
Huh? What's wrong?
7時に起こせっつっただろうが、もう9時だぞ。あら？もうこんなに時間が経ってたわ。
Ah, for real. Talk about a screw up. We got watching Maria's promo video.
We got so caught up watching Maria Bishop, we forgot to wake up Maria Bishop.
時間を忘れてしまったわ。何見てんだこら！
Oh, since Sylvie and I were gonna kill some time together, we thought it'd be nice to talk about something we both enjoy.
今、リアちゃんに見える角度についてオールと話し合っていたの。
When I look closely, I can see that she generally has your face. I never noticed it at all. Man, preconceived notions sure are scary.
Nah, Ouro, you're just really dense.
わかるわ。こんなに可愛いからぽーっとして頭働かなくなっちゃうのよね。私も本人に会うまで気づかなかったし。
Guess Maria's beauty clouded our vision.
Ooh.
うるせえ、消せこら。
She was mad. By the sound of it, it'd be difficult to bring up the subject of Maria around Ria.
たく。
We can't even sing the song.
ねえ、夕飯はどうした？お前らも食ったのか？
Nah, we were too obsessed with Maria.
Oh man, it must be serious if even Sylvie missed food.
Mm-hmm.
お菓子をちょいちょいつまみながらマリアを見るのに没頭していたわ。
Oh, just kidding.
うぜえなくそ。
It's gotten a little late, but why don't the three of us still have dinner together?
Doesn't the cafeteria close at 9?
Oh, I'm sure it's closed.
はあ？どうすんの？ケータリングは終わってるし、喫茶店も閉まってるぞ。
Yeah. Why don't we go somewhere to eat?
外へ行くの？ピッピッ。
Oh, heck, Kiro, when did you get here? I'm not even surprised anymore.
シルビー様、8時を過ぎています。寮の外に出る場合、護衛をつけてください。
Is the robot that can shoot lasers out of its eyes not a guard?
That's a valid point.
A warning came through in Ella-san's voice.
騎士の誰かを呼ばないと、キュロちゃんがオートガードモードに入って、そばにいるオーロとソーマくんを銃撃しだすわ。
Oh. That's some RoboCop shit right there.
Mm-hmm. Scary.
It had a function like that?
そもそも寒い。外出たくねえよ。
Something we can eat inside then.
Eat the commoner. Wait, no, we're past that.
Nah.
A meal the three of us could prepare together. That would have to be...
Cup noodles.
Yep.
Cup ramen for 3 it is.
Ah, the food of the gods.
3人分の冷凍食品と、食後は3人でアップルパイね。
Between my cup noodles and Ria's frozen meals, we were cooking with fire, but not really,
But not
because
literally.
that's not allowed in the
It's
dorm.
really more of a microwave.
Or, the hot pot or whatever.
Yeah.
缶詰もたくさんある。
Junk food parties like these are more fun than you'd think.
気持ちはわかる。今日はお姫様もいるからなおさら。
Ria smiled wide. While the water heated up,
冷凍飯、俺のおすすめのでいいよな。なーにこれ、焼きおにぎり？最高だぜ。
she nuked it in the microwave for us. Oh, I guess there is a microwave. But...
Oh, 2, huh?
あー悪い。2つセットのやつだった。
There were 2 fried onigiri and 3 of us.
Is there no extra pack? Ah, damn.
一口くらいならやるって。
If we were going to split 2 helpings between the 3 of us, I would obviously prioritize ladies first and go without.
おにぎりは知っているけれど、焼いちゃうというのはなかった発想だわ。
Even among Japanese people with rice-based diets, I still think the person who came up with this was a genius.
真っ赤。なにこの色。
Spicy.
味は醤油だけど、赤味噌が混ぜてあるっぽい。
Not spicy.
Probably to give it that toasted look, I bet.
色付けもあるだろうけど、赤はコクが出るから隠し味にもなってるんじゃね？
Really?
白味噌は調味料、赤味噌は隠し味。だから醤油にも赤なら意外と合うんだって。
Wow.
White miso was seasoning, and red miso was a secret ingredient. Oh yeah! They did say when making miso soup, using red miso would really liven up the broth's flavor. And Sylvie just eats it all.
おいしいわ。
She seemed to like it.
こいつを常に冷凍庫に入れておく俺のセンスに間違いはなかった。
Ria ate looking satisfied herself.
Tasty.
It was crispy on the outside and light and fluffy on the inside. When you ate it, its sweet aroma spread from your mouth into your nasal cavity.
The frozen food industry apparently evolves at an incredible speed. But I bet there won't be any need for them to develop this dish anymore for a while.
This one was already beyond perfected.
What's up?
なんでもねえよ、バカ。
You should have shared with Sylvie. That was an indirect kiss with me. Was she angry? What the heck? She was the one who said she'd give me a bite.
Oh, the hot water's ready. What flavor ramen do you both want?
なんでもいいわ。あっさりのやつ、スープが飲みやすいの。お、じゃあ私も相馬くんと同じな。
You got it.
In this age where rich flavors prospered, these two were regular connoisseurs. I went with my usual fatty chicken broth flavor and an ordinary chicken soup for Sylvie and Ria. I brought over 3 shares.
Here you go.
ありがとう、オーラ。いただきます。この前のとはだいぶ違うけれど、これも美味しいわ。
You had tonkatsu flavor last time, but chicken soup is pretty much the default flavor people think of.
ラーメン屋がどこもこってりスープばっかりになって、あっさり醤油味専門のラーメン屋が消えかけてるのって、あっさりはもうカップ麺で完成されてるからっていうな。
I feel kinda awful for saying this, but it's pretty rare to find ramen restaurants with lighter flavored ramen that are better than the Sapoichi salt or miso flavored kinds.
The cup noodles were tasty too.
にしても、冷凍食品にカップラーメン。
That's a shit ton of sodium.
天下のソルティレージュのお姫様にこんなもん食わせていいのか？私、こういうの大好きよ。
You see? Don't sweat it.
We've done this a bunch of times before.
Well, it might be impolite to her country's citizens, but Sylvie looks pretty happy about it. You're a partner in crime from today on. Brace yourself, Ria.
Ria giggled quietly.
だよな、今更か。昔も
Oh, yeah.
何度
I
か
mean, definitely.
だったしな。そうね。
And so the night wore on with 3 childhood friends spending time together. The very first of a long line of these nights to come, I was sure.
Loveriche.
おはようございます、先輩。
Hi, Akane. Well, that's probably a pretty good place to stop. It looks like things are actually going pretty smoothly right now. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of drama still kind of going on off in the periphery with Ryuzoji and all that, but it's allowing us more time to spend with Sylvie and Ria and kind of doing the Three Musketeers thing.
Yeah, and I feel like as soon as Sylvie realizes that us and Chieka aren't, like, together
Yeah.
in any way, then that'll be, that'll solve that problem. So that's
Boy.
just gotta be the communication.
Yeah, I know that. I understand the density of Ouro, but that I will say that kind of drove me a little bit nuts because it would have been so easy to just be like, it's okay. It's just Chieka. She's a good friend. Emphasis on friend, and leave it at that. I don't know. I know it's building the tension and all that jazz, but it's a little frustrating at this point.
It's only frustrating because Ouro's an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good guy, but he's just so frickin' dense.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you in the next episode. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, venting off.